Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another tutorial on Reveal Sound Spire. Today I'm going to talk about this part right here, which is the effect section of our synthesizer. So, as I mentioned in the first video, all the effects in Spire works in serial. So you have your distortion here, your phaser, chorus, delay, and reverb, and all of them, they work in serial. So that means that the distortion goes into the phaser goes into the chorus in the delay, and the delay into the reverb, and they continue their path to the amplifier then. But for some effects like the phaser and okay, the phaser has this pre-button, which means that if you activate this button, the phaser will be basically running before the distortion here. So uh, if you activate that, that means that your phaser will be basically your first um, effect in the chain. So yeah, but yeah. Anyway, the distortion with these effects, you can still obtain some really interesting sounds, even by just having like the initial note, which would be that just with that sound, very kind of crappy sound, you can still obtain some really interesting and very experimental industrial sounds. And I will show you like an example later on when I will finish explaining you the this part here. And you also have your mute buttons here, so you can easily mute your correspective effect. Yeah, so let's start with the distortion here. So you have your dry wet control for every effect has this knob here. That is your dry wet, and what this does, of course, it increases um, the level of the specific effect. So you have different modes of distortion here. You have soft, warm, hard, creep, and usually, as in many synthesizers, you have uh, different modes of distortion in this case, and the the more down you go, the more intense the distortion will be. So by default, warm is the default mode. So let's have a listen to it. Right, and you have also your reducer and the sample rate. You have your low cut and high cut. So right, already we're really getting some very interesting results, and you can even experiment with the bend, the shape of the bend with this button here, and you can even try, of course, different uh, modalities. So you really have like a with that one, you have kind of a screaming effect. All right, and that is your distortion thing. You have your phaser here, and right, you can adjust your feedback, your spread, but most important, your rate. Your depth, which is the amount of basically modulation, but the depth is the amount of the phaser, so that means the filter that goes back and forth, and you can really adjust with it. You can really hear the difference, you know. Okay, and all right, and you have also different modalities in stages. You can also have like a vowel filters, you know, in low, mid, and high. And what vowel does is basically excellent for the dubstep guys out there. They make the famous talk effect. So let's have a listen to that. You have your mid here and high. And of course you can run it in pre, so that means that if this is active now, oh sorry, too high, well, let's go worm here. So that's it, and yeah, you then have your chorus here. Let's turn it on. You set your mode. I think 3 is good. You have your delay control. You have your feedback. Your rate. So this is kind of reminding of FM synthesis, right? Because what rate is none other than an LFO running, right? So this is an LFO modulating the effect itself. So it's modulating the chorus, the delay. So yeah. The depth is the same as the phaser. You know, you control the amount. You have your wide control. You really hear like a mono to stereo, right? You have your low cut and high cut. All right, and yeah, that's it. So then we have the delay, And by default, the delay has ping pong activated in the sync button activated, and yeah, you have your left and right delay. So that, yeah, you can do like, right? And if you deactivate the ping pong, you have, I'm just gonna leave sync activated and ping pong on, and yeah, of course you have your rate. And of course you have your feedback. And it keeps going by, itself till you turn the feedback down a little bit. And the modulate is, so that's essentially modulating the rate itself, right? So yeah, I'm gonna move to reverb, and you can have your sync button here. You have two modes of reverb. You have plate 1 and 2. Sorry. So reverb is that. Hold on. Or you can also have, you can adjust your wideness, like if you want a small room kind of thing, or you want a, like a large room whole thing. You can set up your decay, which means that in how much time the sound will will take to completely go down. So the more you go up with this knob here, the more the sound will take to decay. Indeed. Right, and you have a very, very long release. That's really, really excellent for kind of a pad sounds, or sometimes even string sounds like string pads or something like that, or even piano. Why not? Piano effects. Maybe I'm going way too much now. So yeah, yeah, of course you can adjust your color here. So yeah, it's up to you. And now we are done with the effect section. So I'm just gonna go ahead and create something I think interesting with that, and let's get into it. Of course, please notice that I'm just using a one oscillator with sawtooth, but I can also like uh, add a second oscillator with a sub, with a sine wave to create like a subby bass in it, and maybe even like have like a, I don't know, a filter down here. But this is just for fun, it's not strictly necessary. It's just because of I don't know, I'm just having fun with it, you know, boosting up the resonance, right? So yeah, I'm really having like a very funny experience here. Okay, and yeah, as you can see, we really had some really interesting result, and I can like change the cutoff of the filter one. But yeah, that was my sound, and it's very, very simple. I didn't even touch anything on the oscillator section, if not adding a second oscillator. I didn't do any unison, anything, just filtering, just adding like a bandpass filter on the filter one, and working with just effects and nothing more, no modulation, no nothing, just using these effects up here. And then if you want, you also have your post EQ down here, but we will see that in the next video. So hope you guys enjoyed that. Please subscribe for more videos like that, and yeah, donate if to support my channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.